We're live and we're going to talk about this crazy story that just broke about Blackrock and SharpLink. If you don't know who SharpLink is, they are the Ethereum treasury company that has been adding Ethereum like crazy, okay? Like crazy. We've got an XRP story, HBAR, DOG, ALGO, so many stories. And the thing is with Blackrock, this we kind of saw coming. But this just further leads me to believe that Ethereum's not going anywhere, even though it's got a lot of issues with the layer one and that Solana is beating it in many different aspects. There's a lot of other layer ones that are competing. If BlackRock is betting this big on Ethereum, it's not going away. It's really, really, really not. So now I'm starting to get a little bit of that fear, a little bit of FOMO, and maybe we're going to see $15,000 Ethereum. Like, I have no idea. But I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who showed up today. It means a lot to me. Tomorrow is my birthday, so Lo and I were going to go do our thing. Unfortunately, it's not going the way I hoped it would go, but that's okay. Life happens, things happen, and yeah, you got to make sure the kids are happy and that they're smiling and all that stuff. So we're gonna have a great time. And what else did I want to tell you guys? Also, too, I cannot find my set of rings. I think I have no idea where they are, and I really need them because one's my mom's ring, but that's a whole nother story. So I got to look for those. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the news because there's a lot happening. And I just want to give a big shout out to my TikTok babes, YouTube babes, Twitch babes, Rumble babes, and of course, big shout out to all the channel members who showed up today. Mr. John Legend. Looks like Tyson is a brand new O Army member. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Good morning to my gorgeous bestie, Oaks, gorgeous Alexandra, Mr. R, Mr. Lawrence, Mr. John Germain is always with me watching Memorex. And let's go ahead and get started, okay? Let's get started. Yep, tomorrow is my birthday. Again, not going the way I wanted it to, but it is what it is. So you can only cry so much, right? I'm not crying on camera today. Anyways, let's get into the news because lots of stuff. All right, so got to cover this Blackrock story. Or actually, first, before we get in the Blackrock story, I just want to let you guys know that I've got a Kraken. I've got a Kraken ref link, and you should probably use it primarily because of this troll right here. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Our notes had it about 3.1 as well.
3.1,
3.2.
This came from us?
yes. I don't know who does that.
So before we get into the Ethereum stuff, yeah, I don't wish I was 25 again. I'm so happy to be the age I am now. Aging is a beautiful thing. I really, really love it. I'm so thankful to be where I am today and the age I am today. I'm happy to have made it. But anyways, good morning, gamer. So this is a post from Kraken, and President Trump met with Powell yesterday to see what's going on with the Federal Reserve because we've got all this debt. We've got debt and we don't know where it's, we don't know all these things, but they really met in hard hats. Trump is really outside with the receipts, physical receipts. And it's a damn ghetto mess, okay? It's a damn ghetto mess. I'm going to get to HBAR. Give me a second. But I've got a Kraken ref link down below. You guys should use it if you want to use it. I really like Jesse Powell. I love what Kraken is doing. It's honestly ridiculous. But yeah, that's the current state of the United States of America. Current state of America. Our president with Powell, and these are the two most powerful men in the United States, pretty much for the most part. But I digress. Anyways, let's get to the news about SharpLink. So, SharpLink, Joseph, former head of digital asset strategy at Blackrock, joins SharpLink as co-CEO after 2 decades at Blackrock, where he helped launch IBIT, which has $87 billion assets under management, which is a Bitcoin spot ETF, ETH, 10 billion assets under management, and BITL, the first tokenized treasury fund on Ethereum. Joe is now joining SharpLink to help bring Ethereum to the center of global finance. His appointment marks a milestone in our mission to build the most trusted Ethereum treasury and bring Ethereum to the center of global finance. A man that has worked in traditional finance, that for 20 years at Blackrock. For 20 years, he worked at Blackrock, would not leave Blackrock to go work at some random place. Okay. This is not just a random thing that's happening. You wouldn't leave. Thank you so much, Alexandra, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Lo and I were going to go get something delicious today, and we're going to be celebrating tomorrow. They would not leave Blackrock to go work at some little rinky-dinky business with an Ethereum treasury for no reason. Okay. These guys been there 20 years. Why would he? Why would he leave? That's where we are with Ethereum right now. We've got BlackRock executives that are leaving to go support SharpLink, which is a gaming project. This is insane. Like, it is crazy. He helped launch BlackRock, Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Help launch Biddle. This guy, I mean, he's got to be a little bit older, but he understands the game. He understands the game. So this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Also, too, this next story over here, we've got Eric Trump calling for $8,000 Ethereum. And why are we saying he did that? Well, because he quote tweeted this account here. ETH is catching up with global liquidity. Compared to M2 supply growth, ETH should be trading above 8,000 by now. Eric Trump says agreed. Is he really calling for $8,000 Ethereum? That's up for you to decide. But that is crazy work. Crazy, 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 crazy work. We also have another story. The first on-chain digital asset treasury DAT company is now live on Injective. Injective launched first digital asset treasury with SharpLink's SBET, and they're tokenizing a publicly traded stock that tracks corporate exposure to a token. This transforms static Ethereum reserves into yield-generating programmable assets, enabling staking, trading, DeFi, collateralization. And Google also joins Injective Council. Okay. This is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of things happening right now with Ethereum and just with crypto in general. Everything is good. Like, and I get it. A lot of people are pissed because numbers down. But this is crazy work. This is absolutely diabolical. This is building such a strong, solid foundation. Will there be a potential nasty pullback bear market? Yes. But at the same time, right now, we just need to focus on what's happening. Let's go ahead and do a quick cover of the crypto markets because I know things are not the way that they want it to be. But at the same time, it's just crazy business. This is why I'm so bullish long term. These short term pullbacks, even if Bitcoin does break down to 115 and retest 112, I'm fine with it. This is my larger chart over here, and I always like to zoom out. 111 is great support, and it looks like we are heading down. Will we hit 111? We might. It kind of depends. But the moral of the story is we built really great support at $115,000, and we can dump all day long. That's fine. But all of this fundamental news is absolutely insane. It really, really is if you think about it. Ethereum is also trading down, looking like we want to tap 3,500. And again, these are our targets if market continues to head down. Solana broke down below 180 and we're trending down to 167. Sui is is actually looking a little nice over here, a little bit nice. I got HBAR. Hold on. I got you guys. Just be patient. XRP dumping really, really hard. I hope XRP could stay above $3. That would suck. But at the same time, we do have really nice support at like 260. I hope it doesn't go that way. But again, this market might just be a little bit bearish right now, short term, and that's okay. That's why Gamer sold, and he's going to wait till things mellow out, and then he's going to enter back in. Chainlink is also dropping at $17. Cardano, dropping 79 at all crucial support. HBAR's up. HBAR's up because it got a brand new listing, which we're going to get into that in a second. So be patient with me. And yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. So market's down. What do? We just vibe. We simply just vibe. Because realistically, at the end of the day, this is short-term price action. Number will reverse. Just be patient. Please be patient. Seriously, be patient. You guys got to be patient. If you are not patient in this game, you are not going to make money. Thank you so much, Tyson, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. You need to be patient. Please be patient. Okay. Bernstein says we are going to have a very long, exhausting bear market. That's what our bull market. That's what's happening. And we got this news. Auction House Christie's debuts crypto-only real estate team. What does this mean? Actually, no, I wanted to cover this story first. So kind of about what's going on with crypto and Bitcoin and stuff like that. This is a great post by Mr. Young over here. But he's basically saying that the Bitcoin cycle theory is no longer. that the 4-year cycle theory is not, it's not happening anymore. He says, my predictions are based on it. When whales accumulate, sell when retail joins, but that pattern no longer holds. Last cycle, whales sold to retail. This time, old whales sell to new long-term whales. Institutional adoption is bigger than we thought. Trading feels pointless. Holders are now outnumbered traders. My mistake was ignoring this shift in my bull cycle as overcall. I apologize, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't need to apologize for anything because we literally just put all of these, we put predictions online because, it's content and whatever. He's a really smart guy though. He's a really, really well-known analyst, so I wouldn't fade what he says. But you know what? Holders are doing really, really well right now. And that just moral goes to the story of holding Bitcoin. So, and I do think the Bitcoin 4-year cycle might be over, but we'll see. We'll see, but it is a very important thesis over here. Thank you so much, Gilbert, for the $4.99 super chat. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I will be live streaming for you guys, like I always do. I never miss a day of work because I can't do it. Got to keep going. Now, let's go back to Christie's, okay? Christie's auction house debuts crypto-only real estate team. What does this mean? Okay. Basically, it's a Christie's is a world leading auction house with just really high end stuff. Okay. There's no banks involved. And the division was created after closing high profile sales, including a $65 million Beverly Hills home sold fully in Bitcoin. Christie's holds over $1 billion in luxury properties, accepting crypto, and CEO predicts crypto will grow significantly in real estate over the next few years. So they opened a division for real estate only. Okay. What does this mean? Well, this means that now, and Plute also wants to, from the housing market also wants to make it so that people can use their crypto as collateral to buy a house to get a loan. JP Morgan accepts the Bitcoin spot ETF from Blackrock as collateral to buy a home or to get a loan, excuse me. We're going to see this. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. But we are going to continue to see a lot of all of the shift with crypto, and this is good. Somebody like me that holds quite a bit of crypto, I might not have to sell my crypto to buy another property. I could just pay in that crypto, and that would actually help me. It would give me a tax advantage. And again, you got to talk to your CPA about it, but I love this idea. So maybe I'm not going to sell my Ethereum. Maybe I'm just going to hold on to it, find a property I want, and use it to sell it then, or use it to buy property. Because again, that's my goal. But all this stuff is really great fundamental stuff, you guys. It really, really is. And this is exciting. We talked about injective already. Another treasury. Windtree secures over $500 million equity line of credit to build BNB treasury. Taps Kraken for custody. Again, I love Kraken. I use it. I got the ref link down below. But another another crypto treasury company. 99% of the funds are planned to be used to purchase BNB, which is going to be $520 million in equity financing, pending shareholder approval. Windtree is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company pivoted to crypto treasury strategy. Again, I don't think these are going to end well, but we're going to keep covering them. Pump my bags. I have a bag of BNB. They're NASDAQ listed, and the ticker is WINT. They want to become one of the largest corporate holders of BNB. Now, this is from Jake. Jake's a buddy of mine on X, but he says treasury companies taking on debt to get leverage on crypto better be prepared for downside volatility. The last thing crypto needs is a bunch of bad risk managers blowing up and getting liquidated in the traditional equity markets. Can we please skip that part of the cycle? And that's why I had said to you guys, happy birthday, George. I hope you have a wonderful day. But this is why I said to you to be really, really careful when it comes to all of these companies that are creating treasuries. I don't care if it's XRP, I don't care what it's Bitcoin, but they're going to get over leveraged. And a lot of these people that are the people that are managing these funds, they don't really know how crypto works. They haven't been in the trenches trading. Okay. They haven't been in the memecoin trenches. They haven't traded Bitcoin like a lot of us do with leverage, etc. So it's going to get nasty, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we just keep on chugging. Now we got our XRP news. XRP tops emerges as the most bought crypto on Coinbase amid bulls regaining $3.20 level. Congratulations. What does this mean? This just means they are buying XRP. And they've the most bought crypto on Coinbase with 101,000 buyers, surpassing Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's surpassing both of those assets. Congrats to the XRP army. We got some algo news for you and some ZBEC news because I know you guys keep asking me about it. But ZBEC is integrating algo into its card and payroll products, which means algo holders can now spend their tokens anywhere MasterCard is accepted and access seamless crypto payroll through ZBEC. I know you guys like ZBEC. I know you guys like algo, so I wanted to cover this for you guys. So congratulations to algo, and I do hold algo, and congratulations on the partnership. It's really cool stuff. And last but not least, but HBAR is officially live on Robinhood. Now, why is this such a big deal? This is a big deal because a lot of people like Robinhood, and now they listed HBAR, which should have been listed a long time ago, but hey, better late than never. So congratulations to the HBAR army, or the hipsters, the HBAR hipsters. Now Kraken, shout out to everybody holding dog. New margin pair available. Dog of Bitcoin. If you want to trade, I gave you guys my ref link, but shout out to Dog. Absolutely love them. I got the airdrop from buying the rune stones. So shout out to Kraken and Dog and to HBAR. And of course, Justin Sun was at was in NASDAQ yesterday, ringing in the bell. Basically, he says the NASDAQ is just starting point for our listing. NASDAQ 100 index, including NVIDIA, Apple, Google is our target. We aim to become one of the NASDAQ 100 index with 3 years. That's a goal we're pursuing. He has a fund that we kind of talked about a little bit yesterday, which is crazy work, but yay, happy, glad, we love it. So congratulations to Justin Sun. On that, and I'm sure he'll achieve that because he's very good at what he does. Also, to you guys, I do hold Research Hub, RSC, and I've been holding it for a long time, but it has been added to the Coinbase roadmap, and Brian Armstrong is like an advisor there. Okay, he is, he's a Research Hub co-founder, and if you don't know what it is, it's a platform that uses blockchain crypto incentives to accelerate and improve collaboration with scientific research. The token was created by Research Hub to reward community contributors, and the mission is to use RSC to accelerate scientific research. Armstrong is not involved in the Coinbase asset approval process. Armstrong and Research Hub never sold, and Armstrong commits to not selling for at least 4 years, which is really nice to see because it looks like the Pump.Fund people, hot mess, right? But, that is what that is. And again, I do hold this, but it's nice to see that my bags will be doing well. Shout out to Eastvale. Now let's go and talk about Goldman. Money market takes major leap in tokenization deal, says JP Morgan. JP Morgan calls Sachs and BNY Mellon tokenization initiatives a significant leap forward for money markets. Remember when JP Morgan hated crypto? Yeah, me too. They highlight tokenized money funds can be used as collateral, not losing interest when posted. Funds are low risk mutual funds that invest in short term, high quality debt instruments such as treasury bills, commercial paper, and certificates of deposit to prove liquidity and returns while preserving capital. JP Morgan sees tokenization as essential for money market funds to stay competitive with stablecoins, and they're actively exploring tokenization and stablecoin integration amid growing regulatory clarity. They expect increased integration of stablecoins and tokenized assets into TradFi. So while JP Morgan was trashing, trashing crypto and Bitcoin all these years, this is exactly what they're doing. My forehead's all shiny. I didn't put enough powder on it. That's okay though. I'm going minimal today because I've been cried. Anyways, let's get back to it. There's more stuff. Yeah. So remember, we always talked about grifting ethically within the constraints of the law. That's exactly what we want to do because look at these guys. Yeah, we covered VeChain yesterday and they're what they're doing. So this is a crazy story over here. Okay. An IRS special agent George. I don't want to read this but basically it's about Roman. It's about tornado cash, all that stuff. But I want to get into this story because this one's insane. It's kind of funny, but I don't know why it's not showing. Just in, special IRS agent George, tasked with tracing government's first witness funds to tornado cash, testifies he does not know what crypto.com is and know the difference between ERC20 and ETH. And these are the people. Thank you so much, Alpha Gamer. I appreciate it. Happy birthday present for Wendy. Go enjoy some pineapple pizza with Lo. Feel better. Oh, thank you so much. You're going to make me cry. We're going to go get crab today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go get crab. She'll eat a hot dog. Don't make me cry, Gamer. Thank you. But anyways, so the fact that we have people that are testifying in court that are expert witnesses, or even people that work at the IRS that doesn't know what these crypto terms are is crazy business. It's absolutely crazy work. Why? Because they're not an expert witness. But that's the current state of America. It's going to change, but hopefully this gets them dismissed, because no one should be punished for creating code that people decide to do bad things with. Now, next, we showed you guys this one about Powell and Trump. It was just a ghetto mess, but it is what it is. What is this? Fed Chair Powell pushes back on Trump criticism during his extraordinary visit at central bank. That's for the ghetto. Trump says, think Powell will lower interest rates. What else? This story over here. Oh, that was it. I think that was it for the news today. So really a recap on the news, because I got to get going. I still got to get pack. But someone that worked at Blackrock for 20 years stepped down to go work at SharpLink, which is an Ethereum treasury company. XRP was the most traded coin on Coinbase. HBAR officially listed on Robinhood. ZBEC and ALGO partnership. Wonderful stuff. But anyways, you guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna enjoy my birthday, do the best I can to enjoy it. I also want to let you know I got a content piece for you guys that comes more about Ton Wallet that's coming out at 2 p.m. PT today to watch that. Because if you're on Telegram, you probably should pay attention to that. I got a wrap up video for you guys at 6 p.m. PT. Make sure to watch that, because I get paid when you guys watch my stuff. Then tomorrow I'll be streaming at 10 a.m. PT, and then I got a second meaty piece for you guys. Anyways, thank you so much for all the support. I really, really greatly appreciate it. You guys have helped me build the life that I've always dreamed I would. And okay, bye. Bye-bye.